I want to talk about personality type and personal style, particularly the ISTJ and the ISFJ. Something very interesting about ISTJ is that they are the most efficient in terms of their clothing choices. Yes, I'm stereotyping, but allow me to do this because there's more similarity than differences between all the ISTJs that I've researched. And this is also backed by the fact that they have their cognitive function, which is introverted sensing, SI. This is where they are based on memory, their past focus is very much on what has worked well before. Therefore, a lot of ISTJs out there, they tend to wear the same thing over and over again. It's what has worked in the past and it's going to work for them forever. And so it's not to say that they are stuck in the past and it's entirely a bad thing. Actually, if you look at some famous ISTJ, now, disclaimer, I did not type these celebrities. It is just known in the space and the community that these celebrities that I'm putting out has been typed to be that particular MBTI type. And so I'm just using it as a reference. Introverted sensing. This resulted in them having a very strong signature style. They have a personal style that is very distinctive. Victoria Beckham has been claimed by the community that she is most likely an ISTJ. You would see a very strong introverted sensing in one of her stack where she has a very particular silhouette that will stick through all her clothing choices. But one of the most stereotypical example of an ISTJ in terms of their dressing sense is, I'm sure if you look at their wardrobe, it is usually the safe colors, the colors that works, the colors that allows them to create many different looks, that is very versatile, that is very timeless, that doesn't require them to spend a lot of time thinking too much about, oh no, is this going to match this? It's all about efficiency. And last but not least, I know many ISTJs that are extremely particular about the coordination, especially colors. Like, it just cannot be too creative. Like for them, when they hear the word trendy, it's like trying to offer a steak to a vegan, you know. They are basically like allergic to anything that is out of the norm, that is like novelty, that is like, oh, why don't you experiment? Like the word experiment. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm stereotyping a lot right now, but I can say that a lot of the ISTJs, because they have extroverted intuition as their inferior function, this makes them less prone or less open to anything that is too innovative or new. But I must say that I've met ISTJs who have conquered their insecurity, like extroverted intuition, and they can be one of the most innovative. I don't use the word creative, I use the word innovative, because whenever they come up with a new idea, then and actually backed up with things that actually work and impact many people in a very innovative way. And so if they consciously is aware of how their extroverted intuition is, I would say, causing them to not reach their potential, they do have the abilities to explore creativity and be more open to new ideas. So it really depends on how healthy the ISTJ is in terms of their cognitive functions. And of course, let's not forget the ISFJ. ISFJ is just a slightly bit different from ISTJ. ISTJ, ISFJ, they have similar nemesis function. This is under their shadow stack. So because they have introverted sensing as their hero function in their shadow, their nemesis function, which is the opposite function of their hero function. So the opposite of introverted sensing is extroverted sensing. Yes. So because they have extroverted sensing as their nemesis function, which means that the nemesis function causes them to worry about what other people would experience. It's more like they either overdo it or they don't really do it. But when it's in the nemesis function, they tend to worry. It's the place of their paranoia. So extroverted sensing means the experience of other people, the physical experience of other people. So they tend to worry about the kind of impression, the kind of image that they're giving to other people. And so they can be very particular also with how they want to appear. I think first impression matters a lot to ISTJ and ISFJ in that manner. So I think ISTJs, they don't really wear things to please other people, but I can say that ISFJ, because they have extroverted feeling in their second function, which means that they do care about how others feel about them, the feelings of other people, the harmony of other people. And so meaning to say that they wouldn't try to wear things that would cause other people to feel uncomfortable. I must say that I've met a couple of ISFJs who have unlocked their fashion persona. You know, they perhaps have conquered their fear and gone into their subconscious. So if you are a fan of Four Sides of the Mind, understanding that each MBTI type have 3 other MBTI types, do check it out, Four Sides of the Mind. Essentially what it's trying to say is every type has 4 sides to them, and so you are not just the type that you think you are, but you have 3 other types depending on who you are with, what is your situation at the moment, how you're feeling. You can be your shadow at times. Sometimes when you're in a happy place, you would emulate, you would be in your subconscious type. Anyways, I don't want to go deep into that. So ISFJs, at least those that I know of, they either tend to have a very dark side to them where they will try to wear things that is a little bit more edgy, rebellious, but this is me seeing the fact that, you know, they kind of like have grown out from the part where they need to please everyone. They have this rebellious streak in them, so they kind of emulate their subconscious, which is the ENTP. So ENTP, if you've gone through my Udemy course, you will know that their sense of style is a little bit out there, a little bit like very courageous. They like to challenge the norm, and so they tend to look a little bit nonchalant, like a certain bold attitude that goes together with their fashion sense. Anyways guys, I hope you found this interesting, and maybe I will do another analysis of MBTI type and the personal style in the next video. See ya!